You won't believe what I discovered about Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Seriously, this is the stuff they don't tell you, and it's gonna change the way you see everything. So, you've heard about Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, right? That Buddhist chant that's supposed to be life-changing? Well, I've dug deep, and I've got some insider info that's not just gonna blow your mind, it's gonna make you want to start chanting right now. So grab a seat, because this is gonna be a wild ride. Let's start by breaking down the name itself, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. It's not just a catchy phrase. Each word has a deep meaning. Nam comes from Sanskrit and means to devote or dedicate oneself. Myoho translates to mystic law. Renge means the lotus flower, and Kyo literally means sutra. So, when you chant, you're connecting with something ancient and incredibly powerful. Alright, let's dive into the good stuff. Did you know that Nam Myoho Renge Kyo is not just a chant, but a philosophy that's all about making the impossible possible? Yeah, it's like the ultimate life hack for breaking barriers. And here's something that'll make you go, huh? Much of what we think is impossible is actually just a state of mind. Psychologist David L. Clark talks about this thing called repetitive negative thought, or RNT. It's where we get stuck worrying about the future and all the what-ifs. But guess what? Chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo helps you break free from that cycle. Now, let's get a bit spiritual. The chant is a battle against what's called fundamental ignorance. It's like this cloud of negativity that makes us see the world in a distorted way. But when you chant, you're basically saying, hey, I've got the wisdom, courage, and compassion to tackle any problem. How cool is that? You're gonna love this next part. There are actual stories of people achieving what seemed like impossible goals through chanting. One guy, Corey Moses, was in a terrible accident and was told he might not walk again, but he chanted every day and not only walked, but thrived. So, if you're facing something that seems impossible, this chant is like your secret weapon. Let's talk about the 13th century Buddhist reformer, Nichiren Daishonin. He said you should chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo as if to produce fire from damp wood. That means, even when things seem hopeless, keep chanting. It's like fuel for your soul to tackle those impossible dreams. Okay, let's get into why you should be chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. First up, it's like a universal call to your inner Buddha nature. Yeah, you heard that right. When you chant, you're summoning the Buddha nature, not just in yourself, but in everyone around you. It's like sending out a cosmic SOS, and the universe responds. Now, if you're going through some tough times, whether it's health issues or just life throwing curveballs at you, chanting can be a game changer. Even if you chant just once for someone who's struggling, it has the power to touch their life. And guess what? It boosts your own life force too. It's like a win-win for everyone. And here's where it gets really interesting. Chanting is not just a personal endeavor, it's a collective one. When you chant, you're also working towards establishing the correct teaching for the peace of the land. Sounds grand, right? But it basically means you're contributing to making the world a better place. And who doesn't want to be a part of that? You're gonna love this. Chanting is scientifically proven to bring about inner peace and calm. So if you're stressed out, anxious, or just need a mental break, chanting is like your personal sanctuary. It calms the mind and releases tension, leading to a greater sense of inner peace. Last but not least, let's talk about good fortune. When you chant, you're not just improving your life, you're also bringing good fortune to the land you live in. So, in a way, you're like a walking, talking good luck charm for your community. Alright, let's get nerdy for a moment. You might be wondering, Is there any scientific basis for all this chanting stuff? Well, you're in luck because there is. Alex Lickerman, a doctor and researcher, talks about how chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo has helped him develop what he calls personality hardiness. It's the ability to not just survive, but thrive under difficult conditions. And he's not alone. Many people have reported similar experiences. Lickerman's research suggests that chanting can help you challenge your negativity and bring forth wisdom. He's been doing it for over 23 years and has seen significant changes in his life. So, it's not just some feel-good mantra. It's a practice that has some scientific backing. And it's not just about emotional well-being. Studies have shown that chanting can actually improve your focus and concentration. So if you're someone who's easily distracted or finds it hard to concentrate, chanting could be your secret weapon for mental clarity. Now, you might be thinking, okay, that's all anecdotal evidence. Fair point. But Lickerman's work is part of a growing body of research that's looking into the effects of chanting on mental health. And while we're still in the early stages, the results are promising. Let's talk about the mechanism. How does chanting actually work? Well, the jury's still out on that. But what's clear is that it's not just a placebo effect. Whether it's through a general meditative effect or some other uncharacterized force, chanting seems to have a real, tangible impact on our lives. Tina Turner says, "The material rewards are nice, and I'm deeply grateful for all the wonderful things I have in my life. But the transformation I'm talking about is infinitely more important, the profound internal changes that resulted from the spiritual practice of reciting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo." So, if you're wondering whether this chant can really make a difference, just look at Tina Turner's life as an example. And hey, if you're curious to know more about Tina Turner's journey with Nichiren Buddhism, you've got to check out our video, Tina Turner, A Musical Icon's Journey with Nichiren Buddhism. Trust me, it's a must-watch. But it's not just celebrities like Tina Turner. I've come across so many stories of everyday people who've seen incredible changes in their lives through chanting. From overcoming health issues to finding their soulmate, the testimonials are just awe-inspiring. So, whether you're a skeptic or a believer, these personal stories show that chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo has the power to bring about real, tangible changes in people's lives. And who knows, the next transformative story could be yours. Alright, I hope you're as amazed as I am about the untold secrets of Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to support our work. If you have a request, drop them in the comment section.